I am becoming obsessed with the way Josh Giddey is playing basketball recently. It is unbelievable. Ever since All-Star break, the dude is averaging close to 23 points a game, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, and has just been a difference maker for the Bulls, right? And what I wanted to do in this video is kind of break down a little bit of his film from this game. And on this first play, we're going to see a double screen, set up a little bit of a DHO here between Zach Collins and Josh Giddey. Now, whenever we get this, DHO, the first read is this big man. Is he going to fully commit over and help out, or is he just going to rotate until the defender gets back in front? Now, when Josh Giddey realizes that he swims or gets back over to the rolling big in Zach Collins, he says, okay, I'm going to take this shot all day, every day. Little floater right off the glass, easy money. And man, I am excited for this video because this dude was amazing tonight. Before we dive into a bunch of film, hit the like button and comment down below a letter grade for his game tonight. And man, let's just get right into the video. I'm excited. Now, one of my favorite things about Josh Giddey is his court mapping ability, right? And if you guys have watched my videos before, then you know court mapping, that ability means understanding where the defense is going to rotate from, but more importantly, knowing where your teammates are going to be. So as he spins to the baseline, he's going to actually get back. Once he feels the big actually rotating over and fully overcommitting to guarding him, he understands and he realizes, okay, I have my big man back at the top of the key, and now he gets a wide open jump shot. Not a clean look, or not a clean fall, but it does ultimately go in. A great read by Giddey, drawing two and finding the open three-point shooter here in Zach Collins, who ultimately does get it to fall. All right, here we go again. Another great play here. We're going to get Josh Giddey kind of rolling immediately to the basket, drawing a little bit of a hedge over from the defense. Jalen Smith is going to rotate off the high pick and roll to the weak side, or I guess you could say strong side at the moment. But here we go. Now, as Josh Giddey gets leverage to the paint, we know one or two things are going to happen. You're either going to get strong side rotation from the defense, or you're going to get the weak side big man to fully overcommit over. But that's where Josh Giddey's IQ comes in. If he can get this big to rotate over, we know we have that backside lob threat or just a roller to the basket, right? So as he gets Bam to overcommit, dumps it down, and Jalen Smith's able to get a wide open layup out of it. Again, Josh Giddey's ability to understand defenses is what makes him so special. And in this game, he had 26 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists, had a big time block towards the end of the game as well. This dude's just different. All right, here's one of my favorite plays by Josh Giddey. Look at, we're going to set up for the Miami Heat a DHO, right? One of these dribble handoffs between the big man, Ware, and Andrew Wiggins. As he tries to fight over this, Josh Giddey is going to make a play on the basketball, force a loose ball, and now we have a transition opportunity. 1-on-2 fast break. Look at the rookie get downhill so quickly, and Josh Giddey throws up the lob, throws it down, gets it to go. And again, Josh Giddey's tenacity defensively has been something I've loved in this game. Really stood out right there, and easy lob to the rookie, man. Let's go, man. I love watching these dudes play. All right, now one area of his game that has improved a ton over the past month, and in February, the man shot 53% from downtown, and he's kind of carried that into this game, shooting 3 of 4, 75% after having a slow game versus Orlando and Indiana. But look at this play here, as we're going to set up a little bit of a DHO between him and Zach Collins. Now, one thing we want to read is our defender. As we get this screen, is our guy going to go over the screen? Because if he does, we're going to want to curl off this thing into the lane and create a, that high pick and roll with the big. However, if he goes underneath the screen, we're going to want to stop right over the center and shoot the three ball. And that is exactly what happens here. We're going to set the screen. Our defender is going to choose to go under. So that is a sign of disrespect. They're saying, hey, we don't think you can hit these threes. So he stops, he pops, and he drains a wide open three, making the Miami Heat pay for going underneath screens. You don't go underneath screens unless the guy cannot shoot a three ball. And man, I guess you didn't know, the man was shooting 53% from downtown in February, shooting about 5 a game. That is real shit right there, right? Now, before we get any further into the video and break down even more Josh Giddey, do me a big time favor, guys. Hit the like button if you like these videos and want more for the future. More importantly, though, subscribe to the channel if you're new because it is free. Doesn't cost anything, and we will be breaking down Josh Giddey, the Bulls, throughout the rest of the season and the off season as well. Make sure you guys join the family. Let's dive back in. All right, here we go. Josh Giddey in transition. Never, if you're an opposing defense, you never want to see Josh Giddey in transition because he's so smart and he's so versatile as someone who can score inside the arc, but also pass as well. Look at how fast he gets in and out of his breaks, drives right in on Duncan Robinson, and is able to get a nice little scoop layup to give them a little bit of a spark here to start this fourth quarter. Cuts a 7-point lead down into 5, and a great job there by Josh Giddey, getting this team off to the right start. All right, here's another fun play that they ran. It looks like we're going to get a double off-ball screen here for Kevin Huerter, but instead of stopping and popping for a 3, he's going to curl all the way around into the paint, forcing the big man to make a quick decision. And what that's ultimately going to do is allow Jalen Smith to get an open opportunity, right? And I feel like Josh Giddey does a great job reading, because his job is to read this big. Is the big going to drop with Kevin Huerter as he rolls to the basket, or is he going to stay up and prepare to guard Jalen Smith, right? And once he follows Kevin Huerter, we want to immediately pass that ball. That's exactly what they do. Jalen Smith, stop and pop, wide open 3, gets it to go. Beautiful job here by Josh Giddey. Again, reading defenses is something that he is so good at. And again, making a great pass, making a great play, ultimately getting this lead cut down to 5 once again. And here we go, very next play, now down still by 5. He's going to get a little bit of screen, switch on to Terry Rozier, drives. He's got a nice little height advantage here as he gets into the lane. Nice little scoop layup with the left hand. What can this guy not do, man? Let's go. Picks apart the mismatch. Now, just like that, you're down by 3. Tight game. All right, here we go again. Another one of those court mapping ability, down by 3. He's going to drive in, and once he sees Terry Rozier kind of overcommit to sending the double team as he drives into the lane. Again, what do we talk about? The court mapping ability to understand, okay, if they're rotating here, then I know where my teammates are going to be. I know who's open. He drives, he overcommits, right? Gets in front of Terry Rozier just to make sure he can't get back and close out. Kicks it last second. Jones, pull up 3, drains a big time shot to tie up this game. What a play there by Josh Giddey. Then Trey Jones ultimately gets another big time steal. And then ultimately, Josh Giddey puts the nail in the coffin. Zach Kahn gets the ball here, throws across the court over to Josh Giddey, who with 4 on the shot clock stops, pops, open 3, drains it. Good night. This game is over. Josh Giddey, a triple-double, and absolutely demoralizes Miami Heat team when it mattered the most, man. Big shout out to Josh Giddey. This man is on fire, and I'm obsessed with the way he's playing basketball right now. So hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.